In this video, I'm going to talk about the Atomic Shop and is it taking over Fallout 76? So the Atom Shop was created to give players as much choice and variety in how you want to customise and celebrate your own gameplay. It doesn't offer anything with a competitive advantage, and more so, it aims to bring joy not just to you but to other dwellers around you. It offers everything from single items like emotes costing a few atoms up to full bundles for building, and customising your character even further, costing thousands of atoms. Bethesda stated at the start of the launch of the game that the Atom Shop would receive regular updates, but I don't think anyone expected them to be as regular as they still are nearly 2 years down the line. So let's move on to the atoms themselves. Currently, there is no regular way of earning atoms in the game without completing some of the ridiculous challenges with weapons that may be out of your character's current build type. This isn't what Bethesda promised us at launch, and I will read you something from Bethesda's own website from November 2nd, 2018. The new challenge system in Fallout 76 ensures you'll always have fresh activities to do to gain atoms. Additionally, we'll also keep you stocked up with activities that refresh both a daily and weekly basis, so you'll never need to worry about running dry. So if only this were still true, because the current challenge system they talk about here still exists, but the rewards that were once atoms have now been replaced with score. This is a major problem for players right now, especially with what's been happening in the world with the recent pandemic. Lots of players may have lost their jobs and they don't have money to spend on the purchasing of atoms, and the grinding of these daily and weekly challenges was their only way of earning enough atoms to purchase those items from the Atomic Shop that they really wanted. I feel as though Bethesda are getting extremely greedy with the Atomic Shop, and while I understand that they are a business and they have to make money, they also have to give players what was promised when the Atom Shop was introduced to us, and that is an ability to earn a regular source of atoms. The thing that really bugs me about the Atomic Shop though is how it, without fail, gets updated every single week with a whole host of new content for people to spend their hard-earned, brought atoms on. So take this week for instance, there was a Communist Bunker Camp bundle costing 1000 atoms, a Red Scare Power Armor and Jetpack costing 1400 atoms, the Communist Bunker, the Communist Fence and the Communist Safe if you wanted to purchase those items separately from the bundle, costing a total of 1450 atoms, and then there was a Charlie the Moo Moo costume costing 800 atoms and a Blue Brahmin Grill costing 500 atoms. These new items add up to 3,700 atoms if you were wanting to purchase the two bundles and the costume and the grill. There is no feasible way for players to get a chance at getting these items without purchasing atoms for real money. This is why I think the Atomic Shop needs bigger delays between its updates, not only to allow players to earn some atoms from the challenges, which need updating to give you both score and atoms, regardless of whether you've already completed the legendary run or not, but it will also give Bethesda much more time to spend on giving the game itself the attention it needs, because let's face it, it's a bit of a mess again with very little to do right now. So I logged in yesterday at the time of making this video to complete a couple of dailies before they reset. I completed those dailies and then I logged out, and I logged back in a couple of hours later to see that 5 of my brand new dailies that had only just been reset an hour or so beforehand had auto completed. I immediately logged out because I was so infuriated by this that was still going on. I logged back in again an hour or so later to get set up for my live stream, only to find that another daily challenge had also auto completed. In total, I lost around 3000 score, which would have ranked me up again for sure. This is the kind of stuff that I feel Bethesda needs to focus on instead of all this new stuff for the Atomic Shop, because if they don't, they're not going to have many players left to purchase their precious Atomic Shop stuff if this kind of thing continues. And I haven't even spoken about the ongoing problem that Bethesda seem to have with giving us the Colossal Problem event. I know that PC players have it already, and it seems as though those of us on console will be getting this event sometime next week, but this event is getting beyond a joke and it has been delayed countless times over a number of months, but yet the continued updates to the Atomic Shop go on. I also want to touch quickly on the issue with the Adrenaline perk. Adrenaline was broken for around a month, and there was no real acknowledgement from Bethesda that this was even the case. During this time, the Atomic Shop continued to get its regular updates, and Adrenaline went untouched. If the Atomic Shop had fewer updates, this is something that would have been picked up and rectified an awful lot sooner. Any other game developer would have issued a hotfix within a few days or even a week if something like this has happened in another game. But Bethesda just lets stuff like this slide all the time while the Atomic Shop continues to get all the attention. I just want to clarify, I'm not hating on the Atomic Shop. I know it may sound like that in this video, but I like what the Atomic Shop brings to the game, and I myself have purchased lots of items from there over the lifetime of the game. However, I haven't purchased any atoms for a long period of time due to the direction I feel Bethesda is taking with this game right now. Since the removal of atoms from daily and weekly challenges, Bethesda I feel have become a money grabbing developer, and that's never been the case before, at least in my experience anyway with them. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments, and if you want to see more Fallout 76 videos, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.